It's Black History Month, and I'm so
Yes.
excited about it. I'm
Yeah.
excited every year about Black History Month. I think it's Black History Day month every day
Hmm.
of the year. But since they want to give us this short month, which is the best month
I know.
of the
Yeah.
year, because
Yeah.
two queens were born.
Yes. No, that's fact. We just found out that
I'm
Sequoia and
sorry,
I are, yeah, Sequoia and I birthday
Aquarius
are in
sisters.
February. We are Aquarius sisters. So, and
Yes,
it's super close too. Like mine is the 7th, Super Bowl Sunday, and then hers is the 16th, super close, which is usually All-Star weekend.
All Star
But
Weekend. So
yeah, but
look,
it's changing now, I guess.
it look any home guys. So no,
February is a yeah. February is a lit
February is
month.
the
Not just because
month.
of Black History Month, because like two Black queens were also born. Period.
Yes, indeed. Two queens were born, and within this month, well, I don't think that was this month, but anyways, the Washington football team. It's so weird not saying Redskins. I'm sorry,
I
guys.
know it's really hard,
It's
and I
so
can't
hard
believe that they
because
don't have a name yet, or is
exactly
that
that's
the
what I was.
name?
I was thinking. I was like, well, then they could have been Washington blue skins, black skins, anything else other
The,
than red. It still would have been
yeah,
fine. At least there's something at this
yeah.
point.
The football
Jesus
team is just not
Christ.
it. Like when you talk about the Redskin, the football team, you just say Washington now.
And then it's the ugly W, just that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, what are we in college? It's like anyway.
No, for it does look
So
like the college logo. Sorry.
yeah. But anyways, the Washington football team has hired a black female assistant running back coach. Her name is Jennifer King. Clap, 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 clap.
Girl.
She is the first ever black female coach to be hired in NFL, period. So let's congratulate her on this beautiful Black History Month because that is history.
Seriously, it
And
is history.
she, it's crazy because when I first heard the news, I was scrolling, I think on Facebook or whatever, and then like I always like to go to the comments because I'm a comment creeper.
Yeah, yeah,
And so
yeah.
when I first heard the news, my first thought was like, I hope they gave her this position because she deserves it, and because um she's well qualified for the position, you know? And so that was one thing because I didn't want it to make it seem like it was just some type of publicity thing or, they
Right.
just trying to save face to show that they're a part of the equal opportunity, all of that stuff like that, diversity and stuff.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to make sure, like, did she really deserve this? So I did my own homework,
Right.
because, you just can't always know. So she definitely deserves it. She
Mhm.
has a good background. She was before, I guess this year, she was there as an intern coach there
Okay.
with them. She also worked for the Carolina Panthers 2018-19 season as the assistant intern running back coach, and she worked she did team activities, the mini camps, the training camps, and stuff like that. She also worked in the AFL for the Arizona Hotshots as assistant wide receiver coach. So she has experience in the NFL. She has, experience just being around football and stuff like that. No, she probably have not. She haven't played in the NFL.
Right, right.
However, her accolade shows that she's well enough qualified for it.
Mhm.
So I think that was a really big deal that they hired her and they're going to give her a chance with that position.
Yeah, and I think that's a good point what you made, because you want people to be like, we want opportunities, right? Of course we want all these
Right.
opportunities, but we also want people that are qualified, so I don't want anyone to get a job just because like, oh, she's black and we want to make sure we got somebody black on our staff or we got somebody black on our team, or
Right.
it's important that when we are in these roles that we succeed and that they're earned, because we don't want them handed to us. Like, that's not what we're asking when we talk about Eric Bieniemy. That is still a topic because he still has not been hired and he has spoken on it. You know what I mean? We want these opportunities because we deserve it, because we meet the qualifications. You know, we're not asking for a handout. We're asking to get treated fairly. And I think that's super important when we talk about these historic things happening. Like when we talk about our beautiful Black vice president, like it's not because, you know, Joe Biden just needed somebody Black. I would hope not, but it's because she qualifies for the position. You know what I'm saying? She deserves to be in that position, because there are a lot of other people who have positions and who have positions in power, whether it's sports, whether it's politics, whatever it is, and they don't deserve it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's super important that not only are we getting these opportunities, but we are qualified, and we are getting these opportunities because we're qualified. So that's super important as well.
And so, like, as I mentioned earlier when I said I'm a comment creeper, so like a lot of the comments would say, well, I hate the way you guys do headlines because, you know, why you guys always got to make it about race? Why just can't be because she's a qualified person? Is, you know, they hired her. Why do it have to be like, oh, they say, you know, Washington hired Black female coach, you know? And so I was kind of on the fence about that. That's when I had to go back and do my homework because, you know, people want to be the first to say, why you guys always got to make it about race? Blah, 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 blah. But honestly, it's a big deal. I'm not going to lie. You know, so it's a big deal. She's the first Black female ever. For that position. So I think, you know, I don't know, this is for the people that be commenting. It's a big deal. So that's why.
It is a big deal. It is a big deal because we still have things happening and we still have people getting these positions, and we're still saying first Black for a lot of things.
Right. And this 2021. Yeah, we shouldn't be saying that. We should just be like just based off talent. But the fact that we have to say that is
it's historic. It is historic. There's history still being made. It's great that history is being made, but at the same time, it's sad that these different barriers are being broken so late. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's sad. Like, we want to celebrate it, but then sometimes that gets you to reflect. Like, wow, she's the first Black woman to do this. Okay, like, you know what I'm saying? So it is a big deal. It always will be a big deal until people give us those opportunities, and we won't make it a big deal because it'll be a norm.